You say whatever the heck you want. Give it to us good. Not only on the situation, but then your buddy Big Poppy. Is he really speaking the truth? Is he blasting Devers because he's getting paychecks for the Red Sox? What's going on here?
First off, I want to say what's up to all my beautiful people out there at the FT Nation. How y'all doing? Man, look, this situation is just it really started months and months ago. Look, at the end of the day, you don't rebuke the man that signed your checks. It's pretty simple. And for me, when you make that kind of money, you're willing to do whatever it takes to help the team. I mean, I know you guys have talked about this over and over, but to me, it's a sad way of going out for Rafael Devers.
Was he right or wrong? Was he right? I mean, because here's the thing. As a former player, and we've talked about this up ad nauseum, Pap, the last couple of days, but they told him you're not going to be a third baseman. They kind of sprung it on him. And he's like, oh, now you need me to play first. Like, was he obviously fans say, well, you got to do what the team says. But if you're not comfortable doing it, was he wrong, just completely wrong? And you just should have said, whatever you guys want, I'll do. Because listen, I wasn't always like that. You definitely weren't always like that. I know I wasn't. So there are times where you got to stand up for yourself and say, I don't know, man.
AJ, there were times where he was asked to take ground balls at first and third very early in the season. He said no, and when he got bored, would go to shortstop and take balls. He was checked out. I mean, he was playing for himself and himself only. And I think that the players said it best when they were asked about it, and Sam Kennedy, president, and Craig Breslow, GM, came into the clubhouse in Seattle and wanted to give the team an explanation. And everybody on the team said, we don't need an explanation. Let's roll. Let's get on with the show. We don't need an explanation. That, to me, says volumes, right?
I mean, yeah, but really, was it that bad? I mean, if he's checked out, you've played with plenty of superstars who were checked out. Did you want him off the team when they were putting up superstar numbers?
I think this situation, Kratzy, you do put up with the BS with superstars because they put up. I totally agree with you. I've been sitting in the training room table with Manny Ramirez, and he pulled himself out of the game, and the trainer asked him what knee hurts, and he says, pick one. I've been through that with Manny, but I think that this situation just became to where, are we going to sacrifice our clubhouse and our culture and these young kids that are highly impressionable right now? You got 3 studs that they just called up that are looking to, veterans for leadership. And I don't think that the Red Sox necessarily wanted him in that clubhouse anymore. And I think that the fact that you got rid of $250 million, it says it all. I mean, I think that the players are kind of just add-ons. I think John Henry was okay with just simply dumping his contract. And this was a John Henry deal, by the way. This was done solely by John Henry.
For sure. But you said the rookies. I mean, you can add on that Duran, you can add on that Willie Abreu, you can add on that Cedar Rafael. It's a young team. Who are they going to look up to now? Like, is it Alex Cora? Is it Alex Cora's, is he the mother bird in this nest? And like, we got to make sure everybody's doing good. Like, we're gonna build these guys up to be Red Sox. Like, who's going to lead them?
Well, it's tough sledding right now, Kratz, for their team. And to be totally honest with you, like, they're missing right now a ton of production. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But I think they were willing to sacrifice. Sam Kennedy and Craig Breslow were willing to sacrifice clubhouse culture and another $250 million to do this deal. So, I wish, it really sucks, man, because I wish it could have gone better because, if in my opinion, if he had a little bit of, like leadership or someone in his corner, like I don't know who his agent is, but someone that helps him represent himself, that helps him speak English, that helps him do whatever it may be in his life so that he's represented the way he needs to be represented. I just think he misrepresented himself here in just a horrible fashion by not, by saying F you, I'm going to go take balls at short and not third. And I'm not going to play first base or third base now. And just the way he kind of went about it, nope, I picked third base. Nope, trade me. Like he wanted to get traded. Like he asked them in the beginning of all this in spring training to be traded. So I think they've been working on it for a while.
But the Red Sox are fine punting this season. You get rid of this type of bat, they're essentially punting this season away. Maybe they're just a 500 team anyway. Like they got hot to get back to 500. So I wasn't in the Red Sox boat with them.
I think this is a punt right now, but I think that they can make a fourth quarter run. I mean, they're right. They just swept the Yankees. I think, yes, they are punting right now, and they're going to have to figure it out. It's going to be all hands on deck. But at the end of the day, I think that they're comfortable with the starting pitchers or the starter and reliever they're getting back. And I think they opened up a ton of cash for John Henry to go get whoever he wants at the trade deadline as well.
Oh, I got to go back to something you just said. Rafael Devers asked for a trade in spring training because there's a lot of people in Boston that have not reported this, that he was fine with it. So when did this happen? Because that's news to me, at least.
Yeah. As soon as he found out they were going after Bregman and Bregman could be a possibility, Rafael Devers was wanting to be traded. This was all, kind of in-house stuff. And reporters have now known this. This has come out. But, the ego got in the way so bad that, he was willing to be traded.
So, Pat, wait. Take me back from what you know. He finds out about the Bregman situation, right? And before he gets to camp, he reaches out to them and says, hey, if Bregman's playing third, I want to be traded. Because at least most of the communication process that appears to be public is they tell him, hey, it's just rumors. You're third base. He shows up to camp, and then they're like, yeah, we got Bregman. He's not playing second. He's playing third. Throw your glove away. So even before all of this, he reached out to the Sox and said, I don't even want to go to camp. Trade me if I'm not playing third. Like this started before all of that?
He was at camp already. Yeah.
Okay.
But, I mean, this is just look, we all have egos. We all play with egos. We need our egos to, be really good in this game. I truly believe that. You have to have it. But in this situation, I think he allowed his ego to get in the way of his career. I mean, I think that and look, I think this all could have been avoided. I really, truly do. If Raffy would have just had better communication with the front office, and I also blame the front office too. I blame Brez and Sam just as much as I do blame Devers. The communication on their end was terrible too. And I think that Sam and Brez will admit that.
Kratz, real question for you. So I'm in Arena Club, and I opened up a slab pack. I pulled a Wyatt Langford auto rookie card. I got an immediate offer from Arena Club. I turned it down. It was in the mid 300s range. I've gotten a few offers since. Thoughts on Wyatt? Should I hold on?
I saw it. I didn't see it when you ripped the pack, but it looks so sick with everything around it and how it's spinning in your showroom. That John looked nice. But no, you shouldn't sell it. Maybe wait till he makes an all-star or two, and all of a sudden that 300 goes up, and you're going to get another instant offer right away on Arena Club.
That's right. Buy, sell, trade. Slab packs are there for you too, to rip a pack. And for me, I'm just leaving it in the showroom for now. deciding what I'm going to do with it. But if I did want to sell it, then I can get myself another slab pack or buy a card that I want to buy. Get 20% off your first slab pack or card purchase by going to arenaclub.com/Val. Use code FOUL.
Where do they go from here? Let's go there. Where do the Red Sox go from here? Because he was the face. He was their best hitter. He was the guy that they counted on to get the big hit and drive in the runs. Where do the Red Sox go from here? Is there another move coming to try to replace this? And the biggest thing I don't like about this is the contract thing. Oh, they dumped the contract. You're the Red Sox, dude. That contract's nothing for a guy in the prime of his career.
Yeah, I agree. But when you don't want that player, I think it's a little bit easier to dump that contract or say we're dumping it. Where'd they go here, AJ? Shoot, man. I don't know. They're going to have to get some guys healthy quick. I think Bregman is back, is coming back a little bit earlier than expected. That's what I'm hearing. But, they need a leadership. They need leader in the dugout, which Breggs is there. But they're going to have guys step up. It's that simple. Like, they're going to have guys step up. And it may not be one guy that steps up, but because – look, it's going to have to be 2, maybe 3 guys that step up from the rest of the year out that are going to put up the production that Rafael did. He puts the production up of 2 people. So there's going to have to be multiple people step up, and who that is it Hunter Dobbins? I don't know. Is Giolito throwing the ball a little bit better? Yes. Does Bayo need to step it up? Yes. Crochet is Crochet. But I have a feeling that come trade deadline, they're going to try to reload.
How anticipated is this weekend series that the Red Sox are going to end up playing the Giants? Is Rafael Devers going to be 4 for 4 in every one of these games?
You know what I'm interested to see more than that? And he may be because he's that good of a player. But I'm interested to see what it's like pregame. Is he over there going to be talking with Alex Cora and saying hello, or is there going to be some bad blood still?
No chance he's talking. No chance. What do you think? You think they're going to be chumming it up behind second base, giving that the fake dap? No way.
Nope. I think that they've cut the ties now, and I think all relationships are severed between everyone in that dugout, in the clubhouse, and the front office with Rafael Devers. So I don't think there's going to be any smiles at all.
Good. From a fan who has no fight in this, good. I love that.
Bring the hate.
Bring the hate.
By the way,
rivalry.
do you think, Pat, maybe one might get away from whoever's starting for the Red Sox? Maybe a Crochet. I don't know if Crochet's starting, but maybe a Giolito, maybe a Bayo. One might get away Pap style and Rafi, that had to hurt a little bit?
AJ, no, not today, my friend. Not today. It's
well, no, not today, but I'm talking about this weekend, Pap, when the Red Sox play the Giants.
They don't do that anymore. Guys don't do that.
I mean, not in today's game, not in today's age.
Yeah. Pedro retired.
Oh, Pedro, trust me. Pedro, there definitely would have been some action with Pedro.
Oh, hell yeah.
Someone that faced Pedro, you don't even look at Pedro.
I remember they brought me in when we traded Manny. When Manny goes to the White Sox, and they brought me in, and Tito called for me to drill Manny. It took me like 4 pitches to drill him, but I had to drill him. So I don't know if it's going to happen or not. Maybe Alex Cora calls in somebody to drill him or not. I don't know, but I highly doubt it.
There you go.
Can you imagine if his first at bat, one just gets away and, then we got action.
They're going to have a brawl.
Then we got action. Must be TV.
If it's not accidental or not, just hit him. Maybe on purpose.
You make sure you don't. Exactly.
Hey, everybody. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content.
We're back here every weekday, all year long, so do not miss an episode.
The videos are coming in all day. Here's another video you might enjoy.
Baseball the way it should be covered.